Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, welcome everybody to the 35th International Moose Pool Tournament. Duncan, Oklahoma. We are playing teams. 8 ball. Bad Boys versus Bill's Choice. Somebody's breaking. I don't know who's on what teams. That's what this guy here is for.
Let's see.
Can you tell who's who based on just their arms?
Just their stick.
Just their
That
arms
would
and feet.
be, just by the way he's laying his stick, that's got to be Mike Trusty.
All right. Is he on the Bad Boys or on the Bill's Choice?
That's Bad Boys.
All right. And I assume that nobody's all wearing like the same color out there. It's free for all for shirts, huh?
I don't know. Bill's Choice walked in the building looking pretty team-like.
All right. I know you guys got an interesting format here. It's the first. It's each player plays each player. There's 4 players on a team. If one team wins 4 games right off the bat, it's done.
Right.
If it's like 3-1 or whatever, they go into another set where they play doubles.
Yes. So
they'll play doubles, and then it's the best out of 2 there, right? Because it'll be 2
no,
and 2.
it's a race to 4 no matter
A race
what.
to 4 again there. Okay.
The score sheets 1 through 4. So in the singles, 1 plays 1, 2 plays 2, and so on.
Okay.
If we need to go to doubles, nobody scored full points at that point. Then 1 and 2 are partners playing 1 and 2 of the other team, and then 3 and 4 will play 3 and 4 if necessary.
Okay.
Seen a lot of matches already, just singles only. Haven't had to do any doubles.
And then isn't there like a third tiebreaker if it goes even beyond that? Yeah.
So then the hill match, they have a random drawing. They draw 2 numbers, one
Right.
for each team, and those 2 players play each other for sudden death.
All right. That is. We'll keep that in mind. Sounds like it. We haven't gotten that far in, so mostly just singles match.
One
Couple.
of our first matches went to sudden death.
Oh wow.
Don't remember. It was a team from Orlando.
There's a lot of Orlando folk here. I've noticed.
Yeah, absolutely. They travel with quite a few people.
They like their traveling pool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cut this on down there and
Not quite make it.
not quite. 3 and the 7, kind of a little up in that mess. Other than that,
Looks like it's depending on the shape you can get. And I can't tell exactly who's playing. But looks like 7 may go past the 5. Will most definitely go past it now.
yep.
I think this
Not a
is
bad
Bill
shot.
Taylor. One of the 2 Bills on the team.
On the Bill's Choice team.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if they were all Bill.
Yeah. We were joking about that earlier in the week, and I guess so. These guys actually hail around Oklahoma City, and their league team is 3-man team, and they're all Bills.
They're all Bills. Well, that makes sense. That's funny. There's always good creative names in pool for the teams.
Yeah.
Sometimes some really inappropriate names.
Yeah, you can tell who's used to playing APA and who isn't, because APA has pretty much shut most of that down. You have to get very creative to slide it past them.
Super sneaky names.
Yeah, but it does happen.
Wonder if Sofa Kings still gets by. I've seen
man,
that
they'd
one a
have
couple
to.
times. The Sofa Kings.
I did find a list one time, and it was multiple pages of band names.
Oh yeah, I bet. I've certainly seen some strange ones in my time.
Yeah. Might have to do some stretching here. And really, if he does this right, he can shoot that 13 off his 15 after this.
Yeah, that's I think where he's going.
But that's going to put his 15 in a pretty hairy spot.
Yeah, I think you want to hit this pretty solid, honestly. Hope
Yeah.
that 15 comes off of that rail down there.
Yep.
Or off the 3 and off the rail,
Yeah.
depending on how you hit it. Well, he's going to go the other way first, though. That bounces.
Mm.
Yeah, you might have to play that 15 now. Come out, play the 11 in the side, and hope you can roll up and play that 13 in the top right corner. But that's a tiny window between that
Yeah.
rail and 8.
Yep. Pretty wild shot. At this point, you almost just have to let the cue ball fly where
Where
it
it's going
wants
to
to
go,
go.
yep. Oh, almost.
And I can't tell if that 8 slides past the 13 or not.
I don't know if it does.
So he may have got a little lucky. We'll be able to tell here in a minute, depending on what Bill does. He's a pretty solid player.
He's going to come around on this side.
That tells me it didn't go past 13.
Yeah, I'm feeling like it probably didn't.
Oh, man.
Wow. He shot that into the rail a little bit there.
I'm glad that's on film because that does not happen very often. And I don't know if he's got a shot here.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to probably kick at something here. 11 is not going by that 8, I don't think. Well, maybe it does. It's hard to tell. We
Yeah.
got a little fisheye in the lens there, so. Oh, boy.
Man,
Oh, look at
And
this. Look at
he's
that. Oh, no.
not-
Almost got the hook.
not quite got the lucky.
Yes, I don't care about updates. Stop telling me, computer. We're good. We're good.
Oh,
And it hangs on. Oh, Mike's got to run them at this point.
And he very capable of doing that. Just have to play slow and smart. Make the right choices.
See ball, hit ball, make ball.
Yes.
That's all pool is. See ball, hit ball, make ball. maybe a little bit more than that, but.
Yeah,
Oh no.
he's fallen victim to what a lot of us are. We're doing the see ball, hit ball, rattle ball.
Yeah. Diamond table is not forgiving on that either.
No. It takes a few days to get used to it, but once you do, it's almost like it's a mental block, and once you get past that, you don't have any more issues.
All right, nice shot. Bill takes game 1. And it looks like one of the bills are racking.
Now this is Shane Raglan.
He's on one of the bills, though, isn't he?
Yes, he's
Okay,
on
yeah.
the
So
Bills team.
yeah. So he's one of the bills officially. You're
Yeah,
now Bill
yeah.
Shane.
Bill-
Sorry. I hope you like the name.
Billy Shane Raglan. And he's playing, looks like Shane Hawthorne.
Yeah, I'm breaking from the middle of the table. And nada.
And not as necessarily everything's wide open, but there's really not a whole lot in a bad spot.
No, not really. I was gonna say I kind of like solids here a little bit, but the eight's got a lot of stripes
Yeah.
around it
Yeah,
that are
it
worth
does.
looking at. He's gonna go ahead and start with that three ball. And I'm pretty sure he's playing. Okay, I was gonna say he's got to play the seven there, but he's going for the combo. And nicely done. A little tappy tappy. Yep. Up and down a little bit.
It was a good shot. Looks like right now getting on the six is gonna be the key shot,
It's looking that way.
or getting on the eight.
And
Does he bank it?
he
Does.
drills it for the bank. Gets a nice little tap right there to slow up the cue ball. He's just gotta pop back out here for the eight.
And he sort of opened the window up on the eight too with that shot, just in case he needed it.
And marks his pocket. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the mark in the pocket thing. Keep that in your head. That's important. Get you in trouble real quick here. Yeah, this is a funny angle.
Yeah, because in this format, they're only allowed 2 timeouts per the match. So it would sure suck to have to burn one of those
Alright.
to remind them to mark the pocket.
Yeah, he didn't like where that cue ball was going, so we're gonna go ahead and bank it this
Yeah,
way and keep that
that's
cue ball under control.
a lot safer shot.
And
Nice and
looks
simple.
good. That was the Shane on Bills, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is why having somebody who knows these guys is super useful.
Yeah.
All right, they jump out to a 2-0 lead. That was a good out.
Yeah, Rick's like, you know these guys? How well do you really know anybody?
True.
I know names.
That's all we need. All we need is the names.
This looks like, I think it's Bob McCormick on Bad
He's
Boys.
one of our bad boys. All right. Yeah, he looks like a little bit of a bad boy. What are the racking rules for you guys here? Is there anything
Uh,
interesting or unique at
no.
the? Okay.
Uh,
I just noticed a lot of people were like making sure they're putting the one ball in the front, which is not a requirement in most
yeah.
places, and they've been doing stripe solids down the side.
So this tournament is really just what they would call a for fun.
Oh yeah,
tournament,
for
just
sure.
between the moose lodges. So they've specifically kept the rules the way they have it, just to keep it, I guess, fair for all skill levels.
Right, keeping it light.
And I know a lot of them just traditionally they learned one has to go in the front. Seems like
It's pretty common for a lot
Everybody,
of yeah, a lot of
everybody's been taught that, but it's not written anywhere.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I know most places now it's doesn't matter as long as the eight's in the middle, whatever can go in front. I personally like putting a solid ball in front because I don't
yeah,
like having a line
yeah,
and then a stripe and a solid. Or
yep,
you don't have the same ones in the corners,
yeah,
opposites in
yeah,
corners.
yeah.
I've noticed a lot of the same one in the back corners on
Uh,
during these racks too. But again, yeah, clearly it's not a concern here.
I've seen a lot of guys used to put the six in the front because they thought it made it harder to see, to
Yeah, you
give
know
their
what? Yeah,
opponents a
yeah,
little,
yeah.
And
Back with the old color balls
and
for
then I still
sure.
see them doing this on the blue felt. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
obviously,
You're
you
not
don't fully
thinking this
grasp the
through.
concept of what's going on.
Yeah. You heard the tricky rule, but you didn't understand why people were
Yeah,
doing it. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and yeah, yeah,
You heard the story, but I don't think you listened to the story.
yeah. Yeah, the seven ball kind of matches the cloth a little
Yeah,
bit. Oh.
yeah. I've seen some guys racking two in front. Yeah, but
It don't
at
really
this
make
point,
any difference.
I don't look at the head ball. So
Well, and a lot of people have started going to the second ball break these days.
I still break head ball, but my aiming point is 2 or 3 rows back,
Right, yeah.
and I've got two different points. If one works, doesn't work, I switch to the other. Usually between those two,
Got something
I
that's
got a
working for
pretty
you?
good system. So.
Yeah. All right, looks
Yeah, I
like
don't know. I wasn't even looking. Did he scratch on the break?
I believe so, yeah. It was ball and
So
hand
this
off
is
the break.
actually not a legal shot. If he scratched on the break, it's in the kitchen.
Ah.
However, most of these guys, we play BCA here.
Right. Yeah, so
Right.
a lot of BCA, a lot of
Yeah.
AP, yeah, so
We're used to ball in the hand anywhere. So.
yeah, I actually the first day I asked someone about that if it was ball and kitchen on the break or ball and kitchen during the whole game because
Oh
that used
yeah.
to be
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
some bars do that
Yeah.
still. And they're like, "Oh no, it's anywhere, just not on the break."
Yeah. See, I can't even remember how long I've been a member of the Moose, but we played these rules all the time. All the tournaments, Moose tournaments, were these, and at least the last 6 or 7 years, at least in the state of Oklahoma, we've all adopted BCA rules because everybody's used to playing that.
Right.
And so it's we all had to do homework for this tournament.
Yeah.
It's a tournament we're hosting, but even we had to brush up on the rules because we are not used to playing
Oh, scratches. Yeah, no, I mean I run tournaments all over, and most of the events we do are BCA.
these. Yeah.
So we use BCA CSI rules. But there's okay, like here, it's like I had to check with some people. I'm like, okay, so which things are different?
Oh yeah. Well, and everybody describes it different. If you're used to APA, some people's they're saying, oh, it's APA modified, and that tells me nothing.
Yeah, that doesn't help me
You
at
know.
all.
So
True that.
this is Bill Koo on the Bills Choice team. Another pretty salty and seasoned player.
That was a pretty good little shot there. Close to his
No,
work,
this
didn't
is
bother him
Bob.
at all.
That's Bob.
Oof, he's reaching. He's reaching. Oh no, no, no. Oof.
Just enough. I think he's got pretty open. If
As long as he can pop out here and have a shot on
these are
probably
the
the
shots
seven.
that's usually getting everybody.
Just ooh, and he didn't come up enough anyways.
Yep. But what another major difference in the rules here is slap counts.
Yeah, I've seen some games end in some really weird ways, and scratching on the 8 is a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and so that takes away the safety option where you can make a ball and not continue shooting.
Yep.
And sometimes a lot of people forget that as an option, but there's quite a few guys here that use that as an option, and they're not allowed to here.
Yeah. I have not seen anyone attempt to do that and get called out on it yet. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, there's a couple times where I've said, hey,
Yeah.
make that ball and just call safe, and
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
you're good, right? But
Yeah.
no, not here.
Yeah. It's not a commonly used option.
Yeah, not a very common strategic tool in the toolbox of.
And usually about the time you remember it's when it's been used on you and you're still feeling the sting
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Yep.
So this is Bill Koo from Bill's Choice.
He's.
Very tough shot.
Yeah,
This might be.
he's gonna send some things for a ride here. Is what's going to
Yeah.
happen.
Our layout's about to change.
Oh, or he was just tapping it enough to get into the rail there, and I thought he was gonna drill it, trying to send
Yeah.
that all the way
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Was the way he was setting up.
I think honestly, if he had drilled it, it looked like it was rolling the right way.
Yeah.
It was on line.
Oh man, it's so risky letting stuff fall like
Yeah,
that. It's
for
just-
sure. He uses the whole pocket there.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Just make sure you
Yeah. If you
get
can
your shape on that 4.
just barely bump into the 10 ball, maybe to stop the cue.
Yep. Just make sure you hit it on the left side
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. There you go.
That'll work.
Oh, bad luck there.
Well,
Got a little excited.
you're gonna be kicking at this here, buddy.
This is a
Yeah, not an easy shot.
get your pocket marker, Bob. There you go. I think at this point he's just gonna be happy to hit it and again hit it on the right side of it because scratch is a loss on this one.
It almost looks like the 9 is a little like he's gonna have to backspin it just a tiniest little bit to keep it from
Yeah.
going too wide. Got a hit on it.
All right.
All right, you got to string them together here. String them together.
Looks like the 9 easily goes by the 8.
Yep.
So this ought to be a pretty routine pairing.
Okay, looks good.
Pretty much lets him roll up and he has options.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything tricky here.
Yeah.
Just make the ball. You got pretty natural shape. Go in the directions you want.
Yep. No reason to show off.
Really, the only thing you don't want to do here is get too straight to 13,
Yeah.
which he did not do, so that's good. Should be able to just come right on out to the middle of the table. Actually, I guess you could do this. There's like 4 ways you could go
Yeah.
from here, but yeah. Yep. Oh,
Oh man.
just like that is how, only with the ball dropping.
Yeah. And he wasn't trying to do anything super fancy. It's just a bad right there. he can hit straight at it.
Oh, overcut it.
Well, he didn't exactly sell out 100% on that one.
No, this cut is definitely very thin,
He's got shots.
and the 9 ball is not near any pocket. So
No,
if you wanted to start there, you've got
yeah.
a long way to go.
I don't know if he'd choose to bank cross side, which would give him shape on 13, or if he's going to try to slide this 13 in first.
Yeah, I'm probably cutting it. Well, yeah.
Oh,
All
I
right.
guess they called a timeout.
Yep, they're gonna have a little
B-
chat about it.
Bill and Bill are having a talk.
Bill's over there talking to himself.
Bill said bank the 9, stick the cue ball here.
Yeah.
That way if you miss, they got to bank the 8. Oh,
And he's gonna block
change of
that.
strategy.
Nope, not quite.
Didn't quite pay off for him. Oh, that
Oh,
went wide.
oh no.
So nobody wants it.
That 8 ball is jinxed. You don't want to go. It wants. You don't want to go home. It wants to stay. It's not done.
I was really hoping Bob would make that. We'd at least get to see some doubles action.
Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. Nice shot there.
Oh, shot.
And
Yeah.
okay, I guess that works. That's a way
Yeah,
to move the
yeah.
marker.
You have to make sure to acknowledge the marker if it's already there.
All right.
There's been some discrepancies on that.
Yeah, no, I could see how that could get sideways real quick.
And the jury's still out, really, on whether you should have to actually go move it or not.
Yeah, I mean, I've got mixed feelings about it. Like, yeah, personally, I'm not a big fan of the whole marking pockets thing. But
I agree with you.
if you're gonna have a marker out there, it seems reasonable to have a person at least acknowledge, like, hey, make sure, hey, even if it's staying where it is, I'm
Yeah.
shooting that there.
Right.
Like the actually having to go out and like pick it up and put it back down thing, that's a bridge too far. That's a little so long as the other person knows that that's what
So
you
in
want.
all of my games, if I mark the pocket and miss, I go move the marker.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
as long as you move it past, I mean, the rule states it has to be within a diamond of
Right.
the pocket. So I just move it to the middle diamond, either way. It solves that problem altogether.
Yeah, for sure. Oops. Oh, looks like they're having a little get together before we start the next one. This one? Yeah, there's my.
A little pep talk.
This is this video right here, right? Yeah, that's this one. Oops, what's my number? 20. This. Hey, there's that 2 ball in the front.
Yeah.
We do have stripe and solid in the back corners.
This is Wayne Bettis racking. I can't quite tell.
And the hand breaking.
Yeah.
I saw something go, but I totally spaced what it was. 2 ball is what's missing. Yep, 2 ball went, and I think it was the bottom side pocket.
Yep. And with them, take what you make.
Oh yeah,
Format.
that's got me a couple times.
Really, it kind of gets me that they leave to take what you make.
Yeah.
And that seems to make it more difficult for, lower skill level players, with the rules
Right.
the way they are. You would think it'd be open just to give
For
more
sure.
options.
I mean, I guess they don't have to think about what they're choosing first and
Yeah,
then
it's-
shooting. So it might speed up
Well,
that
yeah.
first shot, but
Yeah, that could save 30 minutes
he's like,
in
yeah,
some
yeah.
of these matches.
Yeah,
truthfully.
no, I've been there.
I mean,
I don't know. Just looking at the rack, going, I don't know what I want here.
Yeah.
This is.
or easily, I mean, that keeps from having to call timeout just to ask, what do I need to shoot?
Yeah, that might actually be a valid reason for it. Personally, though, I still like. If you make one on the break, you probably shouldn't get punished if you get an unlucky rack. You know,
Yeah.
that's where you have no shot. But
You would think it wouldn't happen too often, but
yeah, no,
I've
surprisingly.
been front row seat to a lot of it.
Yeah.
Usually, I'm at the breaking end of the table. Get both players arranging the balls to where they want them before they decide to run the table.
Get them all in the right spot. You know, just perfectly, just so.
Yeah. Not yet.
Pool gel. Someone's talking about pool gel. We have pool gel. Nice little cut there.
There's been a couple that would probably be in it this week.
For sure. Not
I'm
board
not
12
really
ball.
sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he was.
Well, I was thinking this was one person, but I've never seen him do that.
I was thinking, yeah, he was trying to maybe try to like force follow with right and like run into that 12 there, but his 15 is still pretty hooped up in that corner.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it might be past the point, so it might be all right, but it sure looks like it's
Yeah.
in trouble.
That's it. Oh.
Oh no!
Bad luck on that one.
And that was the guy from Bad Boys, isn't it? So
Hey,
that's
Pete,
it.
Who was playing on Bill's team that last match? Who was playing right then? Mike Davis.
Yep. So that's
And
it.
who? Bettis.
I'm pretty
Davis.
confident of that. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna just sit here just for a minute, just to make sure that they don't start racking them up again, in case I got it backwards. But that, I'm pretty sure, concludes this match.
Yep. I think that was a 4 and done.
Yep, that's it. All right, cool. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back with some more matches. Stick around. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you get lots of pool action. Be sure to check out your local Moose Lodge so you can maybe play in one of these. Thanks for coming. See you later.